Yo, people, what's going on? It's the Kitty G on EGTV, and I'm back again with another video. I hope everybody is well. Do me a favor, guys. If you're watching on the playback or you're watching live, let me know what you guys think about the news that I'm going to be talking about throughout the video. There will be timestamps, and if you guys could do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to the YouTube channel EGTV. Now, before we go any further, there is some breaking news. Today, we found out that Youri Tielemans is on the top of Arsenal's transfer list if we are to get top 4. On top of that, Edu is going to be making a surprise triple transfer, reportedly going after Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling. We're going to be getting into that, plus the fact that Mohamed Elneny and Eddie Nketiah have been performing so well over the last 4 games that the club are considering giving both of them new contracts, extending Eddie's contract and giving Mohamed Elneny a new contract also. So let me know what you guys think about those stories. We're going to also be getting into a little bit more. There's a little bit more coming out with Arthur Melo. Piers Morgan always getting mad and upset about stuff with Arsenal. All the hypocrites saying that West Ham and Leicester and these clubs were better than us are now all quiet. But yeah, you already know what it is. Let's get this show started. Let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section. I'll be reading out some of your comments while we're going along. We already have one saying here, I love Youri for giving us an FA Cup, but he is not Champions League what? But he's not Champions League quality. He struggled in Europe and in the Europa Conference League. Okay, Youri's needs move slower. He needs a slower league where he can keep up with the pace of the game. Interesting take. That is from a Leicester fan. So let's get straight into the first story of the day. If you guys want me to run through what's been going on, there's been a bunch of stories around. There's been a bunch of stuff going around. One second. So yeah, if people want to jump on, I'll put the link in the chat for people to jump on if they want to jump on, just because I always get people wanting to jump on when I'm doing these transfer stories. But first things first, we're going to go in chronicle order. So the story is that Arsenal are looking to make some big moves this upcoming summer, and one of those moves are supposedly that we might be working on a big triple swoop. Yes, a triple swoop. Let me show you guys where I seen this originally. This is the source of it's come from the Telegraph. The Telegraph Football reports that Arsenal are working on making a signing for Youri Tielemans, Raheem Sterling, and Gabriel Jesus. So talk to me, guys. What do you think about this story right here? Do you think there's legs behind it? Do you think this is something where we might be, once again, this is just journalist talk. It's too early to get excited about any triple signings. Are these signings that get you excited also? Are these signings that would get you excited? Let me know. Are these signings that would get you excited? Also, hit that like button while you're here. For example, Youri Tielemans already plays in the Premier League at Leicester. We see what he can do. I think Arsenal would be signing him to try to transform him into an 8. You have Raheem Sterling, who has already been killing it for England, killing it over there for what do you call it? Those boys over in Manchester. And you have Gabriel Jesus, who everyone has been saying how good quality he is, how good of a striker he is. We are alive, people. Yes, we are alive. No, man, not Sterling. A bit over the top for me. Some people are saying no to Sterling. No thanks. Scott says no thanks to Sterling. Okay. Should we begin with the Sterling side of things? Because I want to know. People. I want to know. Raheem Sterling, is it a yes or is it a no? What is it about Raheem Sterling? Do you guys not want Raheem Sterling? Do you think Raheem Sterling to Arsenal is a bad move? I want to know your opinions on that because, in my opinion, Raheem Sterling is a quality player. I think Raheem Sterling is a quality player, and I think he would offer us a lot. He's much better than Pepe, much more effective. And if Arsenal were to get him for 45 million, yo, Raheem Sterling would be a steal. However much you think it would cost Raheem Sterling to Arsenal, let me know. Yes or no? What are you guys saying? Because in my opinion, Raheem Sterling to Arsenal would be would be a decent signing. I think Raheem Sterling comes to Arsenal, he'd be a revelation. I don't think he. We've seen what Pepe offered us. We've seen what these guys offered us. Raheem Sterling's really class. Like we can't look at players like Raheem Sterling and stick our nose up at it. I feel like that is very bad. Saying Raheem Sterling's average, in my opinion, and a system merchant. Come on, come on. Some people. Let's be honest. I want to know what you guys say or what you guys are saying. Let me know. Raheem Sterling to Arsenal. What are we saying? I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what the Man City fans also think. Raheem Sterling to Arsenal. What do they think? Because they see Raheem Sterling on a daily basis. If they think he would be suited to the way that we play, or if he would not. And also, Mikel Arteta has worked with Raheem Sterling prior to this. Mikel Arteta has worked with Raheem Sterling before. What do you guys think? Let me know right now. Is it a no for Raheem Sterling or is it a yes? There's some people saying yes. There's some people saying no. There's some people with mixed feelings over Raheem Sterling. I think Raheem Sterling to Arsenal would make a lot of sense. I think Raheem Sterling to Arsenal would be a decent move. I think Raheem Sterling would be a quality signing if he did come to Arsenal. And it's not only Raheem Sterling, guys. It would not only be Raheem Sterling. It would also be Gabriel Jesus also. So it would not only be Raheem Sterling. Arsenal are looking to sign up both of them. Yes, both of them. We are looking to get both Gabby and Sterling. And I think if we get Raheem Sterling, he would be a quality signing for us. I think Gabriel Jesus would be a quality signing for us. I think the fact that they play in such a competitive team where they have to fight for their place every week in, week out, it would offer us another element to our game. But let me know what you guys think. Jesus is more likely, given the reports. There you go. I think Sterling is a quality player, but he is greedy. We need someone who is big up top. Egal, would you take Pogba? Hmm, Pogba. Honestly, bro, I would not touch Pogba with a 10-foot pole. That is my situation right now. I think Pogba is a quality player, but this is the issue with Pogba. The issue with Pogba is his wage demands would be crazy. He's still a quality player coming into our side. We can't stick our nose up to a player like Paul Pogba. Definitely a big step up on what we have, and he would be amazing if he ever did sign for Arsenal. But he's also a liability at times. Pogba on a free transfer. Yes, it's free, but his wages would be ridiculous. Um, I just don't know about Paul Pogba, guys. Like, do you guys really want to entertain Pogba to Arsenal? Really? I think Pogba to Arsenal would be a bad idea. I think Pogba to Arsenal would be a situation where Paul Pogba would struggle after a couple of weeks and he'd become a luxury player like we had before. We currently have a team where we need to continue to build with hungry players ready to fight. I think if Paul Pogba came in, he might have a point to prove. Uh, he is an Arsenal fan. You know what? I could be talked into it, but I don't think it's the best idea. I just don't think it would be the best idea. Honestly, I think he would create locker room issues. Might get into it with Arteta. His wages would be ridiculous. He would. I don't know. He would help us. He would help us with social media presence, but would he help us in the way that we'd want to play? Would he suit our system? There's so much questions I have to ask. I I I just feel like Paul Pogba, it would be better for him if he left the Premier League. If he came to Arsenal, I don't know. It's a tough question. Personally, I've always been of the opinion that Paul Pogba is a liability defensively. He's not focused on both ends of the pitch, and he's a good player. But if he came to Arsenal, I don't know if he'd offer us enough to help us out in the long run for what we need to get to. I would rather we continue to buy players that are hungry, fit the mold, and when we are ready and we have a team that is ready to compete, then we start signing players like Thiago Alcantara, players that are of good value that would come into our team and help us right away. I think Paul Pogba coming in right now, coming out of an unhealthy situation with Manchester United, coming into Arsenal, adjustment might not be as easy, and we need players who fit the mold of what we need, and I don't think he fits the mold. I get you, he's better than Youri Tielemans, and I personally, we're gonna get into Youri Tielemans in a second, but I personally don't know about Youri Tielemans. But yeah, Paul Pogba, nah, it's not for me. People are saying Partey and Pogba. Pogba wants to go to Spain. Pogba's probably gonna go to Spain. We're gonna get into Elneny's contract in a second. I'm gonna save that for a second, bro. Let's get back to everything here, guys. Let's get back to it quickly. Get back to reality for a second. Get back to what we were talking about. So if you guys don't know, this is what we're talking about right here. Youri Tielemans, Gabriel Jesus, and Raheem Sterling. Chat to me, boys. Chat to me, ladies and gentlemen. What are we saying about Youri Tielemans? What are we saying about Tielemans? Are you guys still interested in Tielemans? Do you think Tielemans is a good signing? Do you think he will be? Do you think he would be somebody who would come into our team and benefit us? Do you think he would be somebody who would come into the team and be a good signing for Arsenal? Do you think he would be somebody who would benefit us in the long run in the way that he plays, in the way that he could we get the best out of him? Because the latest reports around Tielemans to Arsenal, who it's around 35, 40 million. That's what they're saying. They're saying around 35, 40 million. What are we saying, people? 45, 30 million for Youri Tielemans. Is that a yes? Is that a no? Is that a maybe? Is that something where you would be interested long term to get Youri Tielemans in? Because I think Youri Tielemans is a quality player. Once again, I have questions about his defensive capabilities. I have questions about his physical abilities. I have questions where we would play him on the pitch. I have questions on how he would suit our system. But clearly, if Arsenal are putting him at the top of their list, I think we're going to be signing him to play as an 8. I think we're going to be pushing him higher up the pitch. I don't think we're going to be playing him as in a double pivot. For say, I think we're going to be playing him in a midfield 3. He's played in a 2 over for Belgium. I think he lacks. People saying Tielemans lacks too much concentration, and I don't think he's better than Granit Xhaka. This is an argument that I hear from a lot of people. This is an argument that I hear from a lot of people. A lot of people say this, and you know what? I hear that. I definitely do hear that. I think Tielemans, his opinion, the opinions of Tielemans has changed dramatically from what it was come the opinion of Tielemans has changed dramatically from what it was originally back in October. If you guys remember, in October, people were saying Thomas Partey was better than Tielemans. Yes. In October, people were saying Thomas Partey ahead of Tielemans. Yes, this was actually a discussion. And I was quite shocked in how people were saying this was actually a discussion going forward. Tielemans and Thomas Partey was heavily discussed on my timeline. I don't know about you guys, but I could even show you guys right now. There was people talking about Youri Tielemans being better than Partey at the beginning of the season when we played them the first time when we were doing combined 11s. There were people saying, no, it's not. Tielemans, ever since he played in the Prem, has been performing levels than Partey. Let me just show you guys some of these tweets. Let me just show you some of these tweets right now, because you won't believe it that people actually preferred Tielemans over Partey. So here you go. No, it's not Tielemans. It's not Tielemans ever since he has had performances in the Premier League at the level of Partey. Okay, Tielemans is one of the best midfielders in the league currently. Partey is not. I think it's just a mid. You forget to take, and then you have an Arsenal fan here, an Arsenal fan saying Tielemans is 100 times better than Thomas Partey. Wow. Um, So you got people saying Tielemans is just better. You got people saying Tielemans is 100 times better than Thomas Partey. 100 times, bro. Sometimes I get shocked. Sometimes I get shocked. But like, let's be honest. The opinion of Tielemans has changed dramatically from because Leicester's having such a tough season. People are really looking hard at him. Get Basuma. The problem with Basuma is the club clearly don't want to get involved with Basuma at this moment in time because of the court case. It seems because of the ongoing court case and the ongoing situation with the court case, the club doesn't really want to get involved with the situation with him. That's just what I think. That I personally think that's what the situation is. I think no one really wants to get involved in that situation with everything going on over there, and it just seems like if people were gonna get involved, it would have been a while back, but not right now. I just think right now with Basuma's court case and everything going on with Basuma's court case, no one knows what's gonna happen there. But you don't really want to get too involved in that situation. You might want to stay clear for now. Just saying, it's just something where people might just want to stay a little clear of him until there's some reassurance that he's not going to catch a case. You don't want a player coming into your side in the January window and then getting arrested immediately after. But yeah, Partey is 100 times better. Yep, definitely. You know what? Opinions change all the time on footballers. This is just how it is. Let's get into another player. If you guys don't know, in January we were linked to Arthur Melo. Yes, Arthur Melo. We were linked to Arthur Melo in January, and it seemed that there's been some changes over the situation in January for Arthur Melo. Let me tell you guys what's been going on. So the reports are saying that the Northern club are reportedly back in for Arthur Melo and considering signing him since who was considered to sign. We were considering signing him in January, but we might now be back in for him in this upcoming window. We might be considering going for him again. So what are we saying? What are we saying, people? Would you want Arthur? Would you be interested to go back in for Arthur Melo? This is the report coming out of Italy right now. An Italian outlet is saying that we would be interested in buying the midfielder. This just doesn't make sense. I think this is BS. I personally believe this is bullshit. I think if we were going to get Arthur, we were going to get him in January. Why would we go back in for him now? Does that make sense to you guys? Does that make sense? Doesn't? Let me know. Yes, I am on YouTube, guys, who are watching on TikTok. I like Arthur Melo. Some people are saying no to Arthur Melo. I like Melo, but no. We got some people saying hi. How are you, my guy Barry? Big up Barry. Big up Ferns in the house. Melo is not an upgrade on Xhaka. There you go. Melo is not an upgrade on Xhaka. I'm going back. I would take Jesus and Tielemans. But I have concerns over Tielemans. I don't have much concerns over Jesus. Jesus, I feel like would be a good signing. Tielemans, I feel like down the line could end up biting us at some point if he doesn't hit if his mobility and physicality becomes an issue or his fitness becomes an issue. Do we agree that Xhaka has played better recently? You know what? We have to give Xhaka a lot. We have to give Xhaka a lot of credit. Xhaka deserves a lot of credit. He does. Because Granit Xhaka is a player who a lot of people have written off and said, you know what, he has been a flop. Xhaka no longer seems like a flop. This is uncomfortable conversations about Xhaka. If he does get us to Champions League football, and he is an integral part of our season this season. A lot of people are now starting to get around to Granit Xhaka being a good part. A lot of people are getting around to Granit Xhaka being a really good player, being a really good part of this team. Granit Xhaka has had a renaissance, or has been recently. He's been a revelation. So people are really saying to themselves, and I have a lot of love. I have a love-hate relationship with Granit Xhaka, but I have given him his dues. There you go, bro, guys. Granit Xhaka is Granit Xhaka. You got to give it up to him now. But yeah, we're gonna get into. I've said it before, and I've said it again. Granit Xhaka could turn into our Jordan Henderson. He could become that player who a lot of people don't rate, but ends up becoming rated because how effective he is or consistent he is over his time spent at Arsenal. Yo, what's up, Ethan?
Hey, bro.
What are you saying? Talk to me. There's a lot to talk about. Quick fire, and then I'll get you jumping off. Let me know. Gabriel Jesus, yes or no?
Of course, yes, bro. Come on.
Okay, now
Who did take Jesus?
how about this? What if I tell you we can get Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling?
To be the perfect signing, bro. City giving us Sterling and Jesus. I doubt it, bro.
So you're saying yes to Gabriel Jesus and Sterling.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and then finally Youri Tielemans, yes or no?
Nah, bro.
Why no on Youri Tielemans?
Oh, he's defensive more, but he's lazy in defensive.
He's lazy. Okay.
Yeah. I'd rather take a Phillips on it.
Calvin Phillips from Leeds over Yuri Tielemans. Okay, I hear that. And how about this? What about the fact that Yuri Tielemans will cost us 40 million, Calvin Phillips will probably cost us 45, unless
Nah,
Leeds.
Phillips is going. If Phillips get relegated, Phillips will be cheaper, bro.
Okay, and then finally, Arthur Mello, would you be interested going back in for him?
But he's a very skillful player, man. He scores a lot of goals, bro.
Okay,
No, bro. He's washed away, bro.
no worries, bro. Oh, we're gonna get into the next part of the conversation in a second, but thank you for coming on, bro. Really do appreciate it, like always, bro. Big up, Ethan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ethan. Shout out, Ethan, guys. But getting back to the conversation at hand. Let's now look at the situation. What is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. So just to show you guys, the conversation has also changed. It was originally here. There's more. There's more on what we have to look at with this situation here. There's the Elneny situation, and the situation with the Elneny thing is Arsenal are now in talks with Elneny's agent over a new contract. Yes, Arsenal are now in talks with a new contract for Mohamed Elneny. Mohamed El Pirlo. So let's talk about Mohamed Elneny. Do you guys give Mohamed Elneny a new contract? Let me know. Do you give Mohamed Elneny a new contract? Are you guys one of the people who are going to be giving Mohamed Elneny a new Arsenal contract? Because in my opinion, he does it does deserve to be at least discussed because he has been really good for us, and as a fifth choice, as he's been a top professional. He's a good squad player. He's a good player to keep on the fringes of the team, and he's stepped in seamlessly for Thomas Partey in the last 4 games, guys. He has dunked on Declan Rice, N'Golo Kante, friggin' Bruno, and who else? Who else has he dunked on? He's dunked on all these midfielders and all these teams. He dunked on. Did Calvin Phillips play against Leeds? Did Calvin Phillips play against Leeds? Against us with Leeds yesterday? Did he? I didn't even notice him. I didn't even notice him because I don't know if he was even playing. Yeah, he was playing. I didn't even notice Calvin Phillips because my guys Xhaka and Elneny were just going crazy, guys. We had somebody earlier ask about should we give Mohamed Elneny a new contract? This is the question to you guys. Should we give Mohamed Elneny a new contract? Fahim, thank you for that question. I want to know, guys. Should we give Mohamed Elneny a new contract? Do you guys think he deserves a new contract? At this moment in time, he's showing us that he's playing the best football he's ever played in his footballing career. With he's showing that he is right now in his best form of his career. And could this be a mirage? Could this be something that he deserves a new contract? Because in my opinion, first of all, hit the like button, guys. Second of all, let me know right now in the comment section. Would you keep Mohamed Elneny past this season? Elneny is a solid defender, doesn't waste possession, and has good distribution. Thank you, Hassan. Good comment right there. I really do appreciate that. Elneny plays good at the moment, but we need to move on, says Blaze. Okay. Kanate should Nketiah should remain. Elneny should remain also, says Edward here. A lot. Some people are saying yes. We got another one here saying yes, we should keep him for squad depth. As far as I'm concerned, 1 year would be right because he has stepped up, and he has on the field and he plays for the badge. Definitely. I'm saying Mohamed Elneny, I definitely give him a contract. I would consider giving him depending on how old he is. I forget how old he is. How old is Elneny, guys? Let me know how old Mohamed Elneny is. I forget off the top of my head how old he is. If you guys could tell me right now, anybody quickly, somebody just let me know how old he is. Yo, what's good, Ilyas? Big up, Ilyas. Let me know how old Mohamed Elneny is, because depending on how old he is, it depends how many years I would give him. Right now, I think thank you. He's 29, Scott says. So Mohamed Elneny is 29. He's going to be turning 30 soon. Give him a 2-year extension. See if he stays. I'll give him a 2-year extension. Let's give him a 2-year extension. Let's be like, for the next 2 years, we'll keep Mohamed Elneny. Boom. I'm okay with that. Anyone disagree? I think 2 years for Elneny, that's a good extension. I would say let him have his 2-year extension, and let's keep him for another 2 years. Now, here's another thing. My man wants to talk about Eddie Nketiah. Let's talk about Eddie. He deserves to be spoken about. Eddie Nketiah deserves to be spoken about after what he did yesterday, after what he did versus Chelsea, after what he's done over recent weeks. Eddie Nketiah deserves to be spoken about. My man has been performing. And I'm not even gonna act like this is my boy. There's not Eddie Nketiah. I am shocked. Eddie Nketiah is doing what he's doing. I am in utter disbelief. Eddie Nketiah is doing what he's doing. I have to give him credit. Guys, do me a favor. Put a clapping emoji in the comment section right now for Eddie Nketiah. Everyone just put a clapping emoji in the comment section right now for Eddie Nketiah. If we do not keep Eddie Nketiah past this season, we will remember Eddie Nketiah as the guy who got us back into Champions League football. That is honestly what I believe. We are going to remember him as the guy who got us back into contention for Champions League football. We're going to remember him as one of the key cogs in getting us back into top half of the table. He played less minutes than Nicolas Pépé this season. Do you guys know that? He's played less minutes than Nicolas Pépé this season. Who has been more effective out of him and Nicolas Pépé? You see, Bryce is giving him a shout out. You got Scott giving him a shout out. You got Bryce giving him another shout out. Obviously, I'm giving him a shout out. You got people in the chat giving him a shout out. Big up, everybody. Do me a favor. Keep smashing those like buttons also. But let me show you guys this. This is actually impressive. Look at this. This is Nicolas Pépé and Eddie Nketiah's appearances this season. 18 each. Minutes played, 652 to 595. You can see here, they've both started the same amount of games, 5 each. They've both been subbed on the same amount of games, 13 each. And it just goes to show you, in those games, that Eddie Nketiah has gotten a run of games where he started, he's been more effective than Nicolas Pépé. We have to have an uncomfortable conversation about Nicolas Pépé eventually. Right now, let's not do that. Let's just give praise to Eddie Nketiah for what he's doing. But he has been very, very effective. I got to give credit to him. I got to give him a big shout out. Now, does that mean he deserves a new contract? Maybe if you want to give him a short contract. Does that mean he's going to get game time next season? If we sign the proper strikers that we want, I don't think he's going to get much game time. This might be an unpopular opinion, or this might be a popular opinion. I don't know. But here's my judgment on Eddie Nketiah. My guy is very young. He needs to go out and get first team football somewhere where they will give him game time. Arsenal Football Club will not give him game time next season in the Champions League or in the league. If we sign a new striker, we are going to play somebody else ahead of him. Don't let the dyslexia affect you, bro. Big up, my man. Big up. So just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. Let's see how far it gets him. Let's see where this goes. But for me, Eddie Nketiah, thank you for everything you've done. But my bro, you deserve first team football somewhere where they appreciate you and they give you first team football every season, week in, week out. And Arsenal Football Club is just not going to give you that. Really? Egal, Eddie Nketiah played less minutes than Pépé? Damn, I'm sorry. How some Arsenal fans make excuses for Pépé. Even I like him also. You know what? Do you guys want to have the Pépé conversation? We can have the Pépé conversation right now. Because this is very, 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 very crazy, in my opinion. Really crazy. I did not know my man played less minutes than friggin'. Yo, guys, what's going on? We only have 18 likes. It's 64 of you guys in the chat. Smash that like button right now. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing, and it helps the channel out stupendously. Every time you like the video, YouTube pushes it out, gets more people's eyes on the channel, and it's better than even submitting a super chat for me, because in my opinion, it doesn't cost you anything and it just shows that you really are loving the content. So please, guys, if you can do me a favor, hit those like buttons right now. It's absolutely free, right? And on TikTok also, if you guys can hit those like buttons. Bro, he's got 10 goals in the Premier League last season. Cut Pépé some slack. It's not about last season. It's about his ineffectiveness of this season. Nicolas Pépé have just not been effective at all this season. And Arteta did speak about him. Arteta did talk about how he was going to give Pépé more game time, how he was going to get Pépé more involved. But we have to have a conversation about Pépé. We have to have a conversation about Pépé. Guys, do me a favor. Someone, let me know. We have to have a conversation about Pépé. What are we going to say? We have to. We just have to. What are we going to do with him? 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 What are we going to do with him, guys? It's getting to the point where Nicolas Pépé cannot get on the pitch. He cannot get game time. He cannot affect the game. He has you see Albert Earbud Albert after the game getting pissed off at him. Who's gonna buy him at this moment in time? Who's gonna buy him? Who's gonna buy him? Who is gonna buy him? Who's gonna buy him? It's just getting to the point where I'm like, what do we do with him? Because we have to. I think we just have to cut our losses. I think we just have to cut our losses. I think it's time where we cut our losses and we just say, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. That's what I think we have to do. Because if we continuously go back and forth trying to figure out what we're gonna do with him, it's not gonna work. Cut our losses. Say, you know what? It is what it is. Cut your losses, and let's just see where we go from here. That's what I think we could do. Let's just see where we can go from here. Let's just see where we can go from here for now. Cut our losses and be like, you know what? These things happen. These things happen. You get me? Do you get me? Anyways, people, I'm gonna see what you guys are saying. Let him go back to Lille. Pepe is a lazy player, and seriously, looks like he is not interested. We're get 20 million for him because Eddie Nketiah won't get Champions League football. He is going to go somewhere like Crystal Palace. Guys, I've already heard information from certain people that I know that Crystal Palace deal is pretty much done and dusted for Eddie Nketiah. So you can book that in right now. I can tell you right now that Eddie Nketiah will most likely be headed to Crystal Palace at the end of the season if all things go correctly for him. Right now, let me just wrap up before we go the rest of the reports. If there's anything else in the reports that we need to see, because there were a couple more things. Pepe did not have enough time in the games that he came on as much. No. You can't. We cannot use the excuse that Pepe did not have enough game time. He's had more game time than Eddie Nketiah. He's had the same amount of starts as Eddie Nketiah this season. This season, he's had the same amount of starts as Eddie Nketiah. I'm not having it. I'm just not. I just think that the narratives. Forget about the narratives. Forget about everything else. Let's just have a healthy discussion. What do we do with Nicolas Pépé? Where do we go from here with Nicolas Pépé? Where do we go? Where do we go? Let me know. Let me know. I think from me, where we go from here with Nicolas Pépé is he needs to be sold, and we need to try to not play him because when he plays, he just does more damage to his reputation. Maybe the less he plays, the more likely his suitors will be available. It's just unfortunate. He's just not getting enough effectivity. Would Newcastle imagine Saint-Maximin or Pepe? Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think if Pepe was playing in a team that played to his strengths like a Newcastle, he would do well. Arsenal needs a player who is technically skilled, but also can do things off the ball with ease. And Pepe is just not that guy. But yeah, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. What's the next one here? Let me go find it right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, Arsenal want to sign a backup. Want to sign 2 fullbacks, a right back and a left back. Yo, that's good news. Yo, that's really good news. Some people are saying loan Pepe. That is interesting. 2 fullbacks. Yo, that is massive news. That is massive news. Who could Arsenal sign in those fullback positions? Who could we sign in those fullback positions? That is crazy. Think about it. Arsenal want 2 backup fullbacks, a right back and a left back. Yo, that's big. That's big. Could we get a Jed Spence? Could we get a Lamptey? I'm thinking. We could get the Hickens guy. Interesting right there. Interesting right there. Guys, tell me that doesn't put a smile on your face. Hearing that Arsenal might want a new fullback and a right back. Yo, that right there gets me excited, This right here is the most exciting part of this whole thing. Yo, that right there is exciting. That right there, yo, that is exciting. You want to know why? Because that right there is when you put out the eyes emoji. That's when you start putting out the eyes emoji and you start putting players in like Spence, put in Spence. You put players in like, so Spence is the right back, and then you put the Hickens guy as left back. What's that guy's name? Aaron Hickey. Yeah, the Hickey guy. Yo, imagine his name's Hickey. Yo, he must have got freaking. Imagine. Arsenal want two fullbacks. Yo, that would be nice, you know? That would be nice. That would be nice. That would be nice. That would be nice. I think that would be sick. I think that would be sick. Just imagine. Just imagine. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Just imagine in the summer we get two strikers in. We get two strikers in, and we get these two in. We get Spence in, and we get Hickey in, or we get Lamptey in, or we get Cucurella in. Imagine. Just imagine. Just saying. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. It could be a thing. It could be a thing where we get those guys in, and I would love that. I would love that. Absolutely would love that. I think if we got Spence, we got this Hickey guy, or we got Lamptey. I think if we got Lamptey, the thing about Lamptey is he's very small. I don't know about Lamptey. I don't know about him. I honestly don't know about him. I got my reservations around him. I don't know about Lamptey, man. I'm thinking right now. Yeah, I don't know about him. The reason being, he's just too small. He's just way too tiny. Like he's a. You know what? At least we have Tomiyasu to balance it out, because we have one guy who's very small, and then we have one guy who's very big. So it would balance things out. But yeah, Cucurella is a shout though. Cucurella has been amazing. How do you spell his name? Cucurella. Yeah, yo, Hugh Wizzy. My man like Hugh Wizzy. He does look like Hugh Wizzy, does he not? Yeah, I'm telling you guys, my man definitely looks like Hugh Wizzy. Hugh Wizzy must be sick and tired of hearing Cucurella comparisons. But yeah, what are we saying about Lamptey? Let me know, Lamptey. Do you think Tyreek Lamptey is too small? Do you have reservations over Lamptey, or because he has had some injury issues also? That is another concern with him. Obviously, you don't want to sign a player who's going to have injury issues when you already have Kieran Tierney, who has injury issues, and Tomiyasu, who this season has had injury issues. So Arsenal want two fullbacks. I'm taking any of these four. I'm taking any of these four. I'm taking any of these four. I'm picking any of these four, and I'm saying to myself, let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. The moment I heard what do you call it, we could get that we could get, what do you call it, some of these guys, this is what came to my mind. You guys are, we're literally in sync. We're literally in sync with the whole Cucurella Lamptey. Yo, big up my guy in the comments saying, Egal, you have the best football channel. Big up to you, bro. It's not called soccer, by the way. Let's not call it soccer. But yeah, what are you guys saying? If you had the choice between Spence or Lamptey, is it Spence, the younger guy? And if you have the choice between Cucurella or Aaron Hickey, bro, I'm taking Cucurella all day, every day. But how much did Cucurella cost? How much did Cucurella cost to Brighton? How much did they get him for? What was that? What was that? How much did they buy him for? Did they pay anything for him? Brighton, joined Brighton on a 5-year contract. Getafe bought him for Getafe bought him for 6 million, and then Brighton got him for how much? How much did Brighton get Cucurella for? Brighton got Cucurella for 16 million. What a signing! What a signing! What a signing Cucurella has been. Cucurella has been signing. I think Cucurella and Spence would be massive. Definitely agree. Definitely agree. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. You guys already know what it is. It's KDG on EGTV. I got to go. I got a video. I'm going to be going to Football Terrace Studios. But before I go, I'm just going to show you guys there's more. There's one more thing. Nothing confirmed at the moment over signings of strikers. Arsenal searching for a new backup midfielder as well. Whoo! A new backup midfielder as well. Interesting. Look at that. So who could that be? Who could that be? Interesting. Anyways, I gotta go, guys. It's gonna take me like an hour and a half to get to Football Terrace Studios, and the show's like at 5:30, so I'm gonna have to go. But you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, hit that like button right now. We only have 28 likes. At least get us past 40 before the video is over. It's absolutely free. I don't know why you don't smash that like button sometimes for me, guys. It really doesn't cost you anything. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. Big up to everyone. No interest in Marcus Rashford. I am not interested in Marcus Rashford, guys. Let's not do that, please. No to Marcus Rashford. Let's not do that. Give Brighton Pépé and get Cucurella. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. But yeah, I'm off this, guys. You already know what it is. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. You already know what it is. KDG on EGTV, and big up on TikTok, and big up on YouTube also. You already know what it is, guys. I'm out. Peace.